When Daumantas killed our king Mindaugas in 1263, Lithuania reverted to its pagan gods again. Christening and negotiations around it was a handy tool for our rulers and negotiators to get some respite in endless wars with the German Order or Poland. Thus in 1298, King Vytanis sent envoys to Riga and promised to be christened, as well as promising an alliance of Lithuania with the Bishop of Riga. His brother Gediminas sought christening even twice. In his letter to Pope John XII, he wrote about his aspiration to be christened and to Christian Lithuania, but at the same time he added that the order had to stop aggression and officially recognize the Lithuanian state. In 1324, envoys of the Pope arrived in our country, but the king refused to be christened. He accused the order of attempts to enslave Lithuania. In 1341, Gediminas invited the Franciscans for the second time, and again he was prepared for christening, but this time he died. During Algirdas's reign, our neighbors Poles proposed on behalf of King Casimir III to accept christening in 1349 and 1351, while the Pope promised a crown to Algirdas's brother Kęstutis. When the latter reacted positively, they promised the crown again, but Kęstutis used the first occasion to renounce all that. In 1357, Emperor Charles IV took up the issue of the christening of Lithuania. However, Algirdas, the great warrior, even during negotiations, used his sword to cut out the words, "All patrimonial lands of its rulers invaded by the order should be returned to Lithuania. While the borders of our state should be fixed, the German order should be displaced to the Russian steppes to defend Christians from Tatars. All Russia should be given over to Lithuania," he said. European kings and emperors defied those requests. Algirdas received one more proposal of the Pope to be christened in 1373, but he never in any way responded to it. Algirdas's sons and ruler Jogailą in the 1382 Treaty of Dubysa made a commitment to the order to be christened and to christen all the lands under their rule, while Vytautas the Great was christened by the Germans already back in 1383 and received a Christian name of Vygandas. After he regained the lands adjacent to Poland and other patrimonial lands, he converted to the Orthodox faith, until in 1386 he was christened in Krakow together with his cousin Jogailą and received the name Alexander. 134 years passed since the christening of Mindaugas. The day came when Gediminas' grandchildren, Algirdas's son Jogailą and Kęstutis' son Vytautas, concluded the Krėva Treaty on the 14th of August 1385. The Lithuanian and Polish rulers agreed that Jogailą would marry the Princess of Poland Jadwiga as his wife and would become the King of Poland. Jogailą and Vytautas made a commitment to be Christian together with their brothers and cousins, and, more importantly, to Christian all of us, all of Lithuania. In 1386, Jogailą, Vytautas, and other brothers and cousins of theirs were christened in Krakow. On the 4th of March the same year, Jogailą was crowned as the King of Poland. In 1387, Jogailą started dealing with the issue of christening of Lithuania. Martin Bielski, an historian, writes, "The king himself taught and translated the speeches of priests, because Polish priests did not speak Lithuanian. Before long, many noblemen and ordinary people were persuaded to be christened. To spur the process, he bought in Poland large amounts of white clothes, which he gave to people to put on during the christening procedure, and then gave them away as presents to each and everyone. Hearing about the king's grace, pagan people started swarming in, and it seemed that some of them arrived led by the wish to get the clothes and not to be christened. To make the priest's work more efficient and speedy, people were asked to stand in bigger groups, then all of them were sprinkled with water and the same name was given to the whole group. One group would become Petras, Peter, the other group would be Jonas, John, and the third would be Jokūbas, Jacob. In this way all of them were christened very quickly, except those who had been christened in line with Orthodox faith. Then Vladislav Jogailą ordered to burn all pagan temples, cut down the sacred forests, kill all the worshipped adders, and extinguish the eternal sacred fires. After that, he built St. Stanislav Church in Vilnius, at the location where pagans used to kindle their sacred fire. The first bishop of Vilnius appointed by King Jogailą was a Franciscan monk, Andrius from Poland. After christening was completed, 7 parishes were established in Lithuania, in Vilkmergė, Maišiagala, Nemenčinė, Medininkai, Krėva, Obolci, and Aina. After our victory in the great battle, our ruler Vytautas himself took up the issue of Samogitians, the last pagans. In 1413, he himself christened them, and when at the Council of Constance it was decided to set up a Samogitian bishopric, it was established in Medininkai, and the first bishop, Motiejus, was appointed. Thus, for all Europe, we became a Christian country, and our diligent Christianers, Vistula and Daugava Germans, had no more reason to use weapons against Lithuania.